life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Caitlin, and I'm honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. There's nothing quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this orca encounter gives you a better understanding of these incredible animals and all that they represent.
Orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Flippers are mainly used for steering and stopping. They also have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes on the killer whale's tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to speeds of nearly 30 miles an hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
That Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family.
animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral flaps can be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec flap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they scream. Spy hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate with each other when they hunt. Communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves.
Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and to practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. You'll often see them doing this when catching a ride at the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. In the wild, imitating each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Blood sample to look at their health. Our whales will also slide up onto a scale. We weigh each whale once a week to ensure that our younger whales are growing properly, that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
Study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Now, in order for all of us to stay safe, we ask that you guys remain seated.